the heck is Biden even talking about?
I'm following the advice of my commander-in-chief, the chief of staff of the military, as well as the Secretary of Defense and our intelligence people.
Commander-in-chief, huh? You're not helping that Obama theory, like, at all. This was him at the NATO summit. Not only did he do that, he misspoke and confused the two leaders and tried to recover, but Lord, it was hard.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, Defense Secretary John Healey. Thank you very much. Well, right now, I just want to play you a clip from Joe Biden from the last couple of moments at that closing ceremony of NATO leaders.
And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You can beat President Putin.
Oh, man. Now, in all fairness, I be forgetting people names sometimes. I be confusing. You know, you get ready to call your kids. Hey, you call them every name, all your other kids' names except for their name. It's like you got to go through all of your kids' list before you get to your kid's name. But confusing Putin, somebody you despise. You got everybody in the comments like, pretty much just taking up on like, oh yeah, no, he's old, like leave him alone, he's old, but Lord. I love to see how the leaders react. The closest thing we have right now is Biden's cabinet, the moment he called Trump his vice president. Y'all gotta check this out.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one, the fact is that the consideration.
Oh, Biden, dog. All right, so cool. We could use that argument that we forget names, but then if this continues, I don't know if I do something like that. I don't know. He confusing, leaders. He don't even like Putin saying his name. He don't like Trump, but he's saying Trump is his VP. Last week, he was proud to be the first black woman president. Like, dude, like at some point, I get y'all want to defend, but he's so far downhill now. Like, yo, at this point, somebody need to put out a missing person alert, honestly, because he's not there. And it's embarrassing, man. Y'all need to go and get that man at home, let him rest. Go ahead and let him rest. You know what I mean? You can't blame him. I guess, you consider the Russian connection here, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, more fell apart. I just want y'all to listen to him say this, and it's literally 50 seconds apart, but, somebody chopped it up for it in a 10-second clip for us.
Is Putin ready to talk? I'm not ready to talk to Putin. I'm prepared to talk to any leader who wants to talk, including if Putin called me and wanted to talk.
That man ain't even putting no space in between his contradiction. I mean, this guy's a career liar. Like it's not been a point in time where this man has been on a camera where he hasn't lied. And then it's like, for me, if you're following, you're a follower of his and you watch him lie like that and you watch him lie continuously, how can you maintain your belief? And I don't get it, man. I seriously don't get it. And you got people like Whoopi Goldberg who's out here like, hey, you know what? I'm going to follow him and support him regardless. I don't care what happens. I don't care what he does. I don't care what he said. Well, she didn't say all that. But pretty much she said she don't care what he does. But she said he can poop his pants. I'm still going to, make sure that I swing his way pretty much. And that's the problem. People want to blindly follow. Just do this, like, oh, okay, and it's all because of their TDS, their pure hatred for Trump. It's like, okay, man, like, cool. How about you start taking the advice of the hip hop artist Killer Mike, which is pick your policy, not your politician. You know what I'm saying? Don't pick your person. Pick the policy. And we just got some new news about that radio interview that Biden did about a week and a half ago, I don't know, it was not too long ago. And CNN just confirmed that Milwaukee radio station edited some of Biden's answers after the Biden campaign demanded it. Democracy, right?
After President Biden called in for a radio interview, one of these interviews done to kind of quell concerns and show the president was fine and completely on point. After he did that call, the Biden campaign called that station, asking them to edit out 2 of his answers. Civic Media, Wisconsin Progressive Talk Radio Network, acknowledged that staff took out the Biden campaign's suggested edits, deleting 2 answers from the president's July 3rd interview with host Earl Ingram. The first answer is Biden said, quote, "I have more blacks in my administration than any other president, all other presidents combined, and in major positions, cabinet positions." Obviously not an accurate thing to say. The second, when Biden was talking about Trump's past comments about the Central Park Five, and we should note, like, this is a big journalism no editing out an answer because the politician in his campaign didn't like it, or they didn't like how he came across. I don't know exactly the reason. We'll find out from the Biden campaign maybe someday.
Now, I highly doubt you'll find out anything from the Biden campaign someday, unless he finally gets looked at as not above the law. You know, then in that case, of course, there will be a lot that's going to be revealed that we're going to be like, whoa. But yeah, man, this is Yalita. This is your guy right here. And you even see CNN, they done. They fed up. Homie, by the end of reporting, he just like, ugh. He just like, look, man, like, at what point do we got to stop reporting? We can't keep reporting the delusion, man, okay? I'm just going to have to keep it real with y'all up here. I'm going to have to risk it all. But let's go ahead and hear it in Joe Biden's own words.
In addition to that, I have more blacks in my administration than any other president, all of the presidents combined, and major positions, cabinet positions.
Now, my thing is, imagine if Donald Trump said that. Like, imagine. Honestly. You think if Trump said that, what? Huh? I just don't like how he said it. And mind you, he the one who said black jobs, right? He also said Hispanic jobs, too. I think people, overlook that. He said black jobs, they taking black jobs and Hispanic jobs, but it was only us that went, yeah, he's not taking my black job, this, that, and the third. Y'all see these weird TikToks just starting to come about. Everybody like, I'm in my black job, this, that, and the third. Whoa. But if Biden said it's cool, it's cool. I mean, apparently not. They wanted to take it out, but I doubt that he gets the same treatment. We know that double standard is going to exist forever. And then on top of that, man, like, he just can't seem to harbor a sentence. You see him at these summits forgetting everything. Then you got Kamala Harris out here, I just don't know, man. America, we gotta pray for each other, y'all. We gotta pray.
Your leadership. We're going to build this country from the bottom up and the middle out, not the top down. No, I mean it. Not a joke. Not a joke. They're wanting me not to take too much time with you all today, but in terms of talking. But here's the deal. The fact of the matter is, take a look at what all the major economists, including the Wall Street economists, are saying. They look at his proposal, what he's done, and what our proposal is moving forward. And overwhelmingly, you got 16 Nobel laureates in economic law, and they won the Nobel Prize for economics, 16 of them. And what do they say? They say his proposals are going to bankrupt the country. His proposals are going to cause a recession. His proposals are going to cause us higher interest rates. And what you and I, and you've been helping me, you've been either leading on, or I've been following you, or you've been following me, what we propose is growing the country. No, we're the fastest growing economy in the world. That's a fact. We're the strongest economy in the world. But here's what we got to do. We got to talk to our people. Food prices are still too high because of corporate greed. We're in a situation where rents are too high. We need more housing. A whole range of things we're going to get done with your help in the second term, because that's what we got to get done. So, folks, I've never been more optimistic about America's chances, not because of me, but because of what we're doing together. I really mean it. we're better positioned than any country in the world to own the remainder of the 21st century because of union labor. I'm serious.
All I can say, y'all, is the bar is truly set low. I go to the gas station. I don't know what he talking about. Seriously. I be in there like, you know what I mean? Let me get this on pump. What? Then I put it in a card, and I'm like, damn. And I hear Biden say this, and I'm going, what? Huh? I go get some groceries. I'm like, you know, Biden said this. What? I go try to put in for a new house. Good credit. Biden said this. What?